Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Kamen Rider Saber, you guys. Oh my goodness, things just keep getting crazier and crazier on the show. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. If you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, last time on Saber, guys, I felt so bad for Ren. After all he's been through and all we've kind of seen him struggle with, to finally have Kento back and be like, yay, I'm gonna come help you. And Kento's like, nah, I cut you down. I seal your blade, which I guess it's not like fully sealed. Someone was explaining that to me, that it's not like super sealed. Like it didn't, I don't know if he didn't finish a process or what. But I guess it's not like, I don't know. There's something about it that when it happened, it didn't feel like it took as long as it did for Daishinji's blade. So maybe he like didn't get a chance to finish what he was doing. I don't know. But I get where Kento is coming from, because I can't imagine the burden of seeing all those futures. And it seems like he actually really gets like what was going on with his dad now, although he didn't agree with his methods. But still, though, why can't we just all work together, you guys? It's so sad. But Touma just keeps pressing on, like, you know, May comes to him with like, hey, so could you finish this book maybe? Could you write this book? And she wants him to write a new book, I guess. It's like a new project of hers. And he's just like, oh, yeah. No problem. In fact, like, yes, that's a great idea to write a book about, you know, we know at one point he wanted to write about all of his friends, and it sounds like maybe we'll be doing that. We'll be picking up there. I don't know if he's able to do it, in fact. But there was a very scary incident with May, seeing like some of the images and everything that we know people see when they're connected to Wonderworld. And no, just no. No, we're not going to go through a like May has to be sacrificed or something arc. No. We are not. So I'm just putting that out there now. That's not allowed. But it does kind of up the ante even more in terms of like, oh my God, now we got that to worry about as well. And of course she's not going to tell anyone. She's like, must just be my imagination. It's like, no, my girl, you know what's happening. You've seen this happen to others. Please tell somebody right away. But I have a feeling she won't. I hope I'm wrong. We also got a new character. Reika had referred to him as Oni-chan, which at first I wasn't sure, like, is that just affectionate or is it actually her brother? I guess the name of the character it's the same last name as Reika. So this was told to me. So I guess they are actual brother and sister. So I would really love to know the story of how that all came to be, because the more I see of it now, the more it kind of feels like she's being manipulated by Master Logos, the current Master Logos. And I wonder if like there's some tragic backstory, like they were like orphaned brother and sister that were taken in by this organization, and that's why they're so loyal, kind of almost like Rintaro's. But I think maybe I'm just reaching with that. I don't know. I just get curious about like origin stories. But we saw Master Logos mention like all we need now is basically Luna, the one who connects the world. So, and we know that Tassel had said, please get to Luna. So we've got quite the mission cut out for us, guys. I have no idea where we're headed. I don't know who's safe and who's not. They've taken away any and all predictability on this show for me. So I'm basically just kind of like hanging by a thread here, just waiting to see what happens next. So with that being said, what do you say we go ahead and jump into the next episode of Kamen Rider Saber? Let's go. All right, you guys. They had me going that whole entire episode. So first, I want to say how incredibly excited I am to have Rintaro back on board. All we really need is Kento back in the mix, and we're back to where we started. But I think that one's going to be a little bit tougher. Although he did save Sophia. I mean, he's not out to... I don't think he's out to, like, necessarily destroy everything about, you know, both bases or anything. He just wants to seal away those swords, right? So he saved Sophia, so that's a good sign. I didn't know what was going on. When he showed up to Sophia, I'm like, I don't know what. I honestly can't predict anything on the show anymore, so I wasn't sure. But no, he saved her, and she's back, and the barrier's up, and everything's good. Everything's not good, because Touma got, like, mortally wounded. But Yuri can heal him. Thank God I remembered that. But Yuri can heal, like, a lot, but I wonder just how much he can heal, you know? Like, maybe we'll still have, like, a recovery time for Touma. I don't know. Seeing Rintaro use the elemental dragon was pretty sweet. Because there was a part of me that was thinking, like, I wonder if anyone can even use it. If he was the one who saved the boy and everything, but I guess so. Or at least maybe, like, people with the right heart can use it. I wonder if, like, and I know this is silly because, like, it's never been a thing with the books ever before, but if, like, the bad guys got their hands on it, if they would even be able to use it for, like, some more, like, heart-related reason, you know what I mean? But I think that's probably being a little naive. I think they could probably definitely use it. Oh, I really thought that was it. I thought they were going to have all the books. I thought they were going to have his books. But no. See, that is why we need to work together. Because Yuri showing up and saving the day, that right there goes to show why we all need to work together on this. And I loved Rintaro's scene where he was just broken, completely broken at the... I didn't even... Oh my God, I did not even put it together in my head that he didn't suspect Master Logos. So of course he would take that news right to Master Logos. He hasn't been in the loop on any of this because he was the last to join back up. Oh God, as soon as I really thought that was it right there. And then Durendal shows up and I'm like, okay, this is going to be it. And then Touma's on his way and I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be like with Kento and he's going to show up just to like watch him die. Like the whole episode they had me going that Rintaro was going to die. They know what they're doing, guys. They know what they're doing. Rintaro's breakdown scene was so beautiful and so heartbreaking. And just to devote yourself so fully to something only to find out it was never what you thought it was. Although I think at a time it was. I don't know how long this has been going on, but I would venture to guess that like the former Master Logos was running the organization on the up and up, maybe. And he got rid of the Divine Sages, too. So, I mean, it's looking more and more like it's just Master Logos. This Master Logos. I don't think it's like an issue of like, this has always been like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's always been like a twisted, you know, corrupt organization. But I'm really starting to get the feeling that most of that is the current Master Logos. Don't know what's going on with Reika or her brother or what their backstory is. But I would not be surprised if they came in with like a heartbreaking backstory for them too, and they have just been kind of like used and manipulated by this Master Logos, and maybe they won't stay bad guys the whole series. I would be really happy about that. Sophia's back, oh my lord, I'm so happy. Yeah, we hadn't touched base with her in a long time. Poor Sophia's just been like, God only knows what they've been doing to Sophia to try and get her to talk. I mean, she didn't look hurt, but it's all right, here we are. Well, Sophia is back, so thank God. Rintaro's back, he's okay. Touma's back, but got really badly hurt. Oh my God, like literally stabbed in the back. But if anyone can survive this, it's Touma. They're not going to kill Touma here. Like that's, no. They just can't do that. I believe that he's going to recover. Kento saves Sophia, so I don't know if that was ever like part of... Was that ever part of any of the universes that he saw? Maybe something has changed, you know? Maybe Sophia being back changes something. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. Durendal was amazing. Again, it's hard for me to ever be like, give true respect to like someone who's giving our crew such a hard time, but let's face it, the form was incredible. All right, guys. I think we have a better idea. I think I have a better idea maybe of what's going on. It really feels like as long as we can get Touma like healed, it really feels like there's hope now. Rintaro's back in the mix, and I love that like although this is so heartbreaking that this organization he devoted his life to is corrupt, the friendships that came out of that are real. His bond with Touma is real. There's so much about it that isn't corrupt. And that's why when he was like, I want to destroy it all, I'm like, no, you guys should rebuild it and rebuild it the right way. And of course, Toma's going to be the one to pick him up when he falls and do that with him every step of the way. I love it. Still did not address May in the whole Wonderworld thing, but hopefully we've got those eclairs ready and waiting for when Toma's feeling better, and just to celebrate that, yay, our whole crew's almost back together. Sophia's back. Kento did Sophia solid. I don't know what that means, but it can't be bad, I guess. I don't know. I dare not even say that. So, all right, guys, great episode. Oh, man, I love Rintaro so much. I'm so happy he's back in the mix. That just warms my heart. So, all right, we have another heart left to save, and that's Kento's. And then we will fully have our crew back together. But I think that's going to be tough. So, oh, man, I would love to know, like, what actually happened in that room between Kento and Sophia. Like, what was the conversation? I guess maybe we'll find out. All right, guys, excellent episode. I loved it. Oh my God, I'm so happy that I was wrong about all of it and that I think everyone's going to be all right because I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill Touma. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.